G'day, this is Captain Noob, but this is a two-shot huge napalmer. It's just a flamer, but the attachments that I've got attached to it just changed the name of it. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, this is the same exact looking flamer that we have in Fallout 4. Nothing really has been changed about it, no texture overhauls or anything, just copy-paste, done with it, let's get lunch sort of deal when it comes to this weapon, at least what I feel like from Bethesda. So all of the animations, all the sounds are going to be the same. And damage-wise, this thing is doing 59 damage, and look at that condition bar, that's tiny. So that is unfortunate. I don't think this thing will last particularly very long, but we'll give it a go anyway. We'll see how we can go. We've got Gunsmith at rank 5, so hopefully it'll survive for more. But let's go ahead and get that upgraded with perks. And of course, this thing is a heavy gunner weapon, so heavy gunner perks are going to improve upon its damage. So we'll chuck on 3 ranks of the heavy gunners in here. And we'll also chuck on some bloody mess to get our damage just a little bit further up. And of course, we're going for the standard thing here where we've got 1 gun army, so 12% stagger chance and crippling limb chance. If this works with flamers, which I don't know if it does, but hopefully it does, that would be very, very effective, because not only will we be firing 2 flames at once, we'll be firing very, very quickly. So that has the chance or the ability to stop enemies in their tracks, which is the case. We're going to be using this in power armor, which will give flamethrowers more accuracy, which doesn't sound useful, and I don't think we get any of the armor penetration benefits out of that either, but the protection of power armor is basically the best part about that. Concentrated fire, don't think we'll be using this thing in bats, but that's better than nothing, and glow sight is there, and with all of those perks added, 106 damage, which is alright I suppose. So quickly taking a look at what attachments we do have. So the napalmer thing comes from this napalm tank, which increases our damage a little bit and also looks cooler, so that's alright. Still uses the same fuel though. The long barrel will increase our range and really cut down on our condition there. That's unfortunate, but honestly you kind of need all the range you can get out of the thing. Also, it makes it less accurate. Really? Whatever, yeah, okay, so the range on this thing is what you really need, and this is just the mag increase. Funnily enough, the large and the huge one don't have any difference between the weights. I'm guessing it's just reload speed that changes with that. And moving on to the nozzles, so the standard nozzle will give you the best range, but the least damage. The compression nozzle is like halfway in between. I'm going to go full damage with this thing just to see how we go. Boosting the base damage more means we get more of a benefit out of the 2-shot legendary effect, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is the better one, although I never liked this thing back in Fallout 4. Generally I just went with the standard one because you get the best range out of it, and the range fall off with this thing means it's basically going to be used as a melee weapon. And there's a paint thing here. I can't remember if there's any actual paints on the store as of this recording, but I don't think there is, so that's basically it. When crafting ammo for this thing, be sure to use the chemistry station rather than the tinker's workbench. Also, Ammo Smith and Super Duper help with crafting this thing's ammo, and you'll find it under energy ammo. So fuel, you only get 9. That's with Ammo Smith. You only get 9 with 10 acid, 5 oil, and 2 steel. That's only 9 flamer fuels. That's nothing. They really need to upgrade that. It should be at least 90, I think. I feel like there should be an extra 0 in that, and not 09, 90, because as you see in gameplay, you do get through that flamer fuel very, very quickly. Okay, so here we are outside of Mutants Plaza, West Tech, and having a look at our buffs. It's just the standard thing. Nothing is really going to help us all that much. If anything, Adrenal Reaction is basically the most useful thing there. Maybe that reload speed will help, but yep. Alright, welcome to Cooking with Captain Noob. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to cook super mutants. And basically, you set your ovens to the highest possible, and then you just hold down the trigger and hope that you can actually kill them. Alright, so right off the bat I'm noticing how the flames are sometimes struggling to, you know, get there, to reach the target. If I could not get fucking stuck. Oh, I can kill cars, but I can't kill super mutants. Yeah, if I, you know, would stop getting stuck on geometry, that would be good. So, the accuracy of this weapon, despite being a 2-shot weapon, doesn't seem to be a problem. I think I need to change the nozzle on this, because, you know, despite getting the best damage out of it, I have to be up close and personal, basically point blank range to actually hit anything. See, that doggo was successfully running away from my flames for a second there. If I didn't have Speed Demon on, he would have completely outran me there, so yeah, I'm not convinced by this thing so far. Also, I've got 95 left in my... Ooh, okay, that was better. I think Adrenaline sort of caught up, so... Okay. It looks like this thing does go okay. I think the vaporization nozzle does make it a little bit inconsistent, though. Okay, new tactic. I'm going to aim as high as I can and cook their faces. Yeah, it seems better, I suppose. There's no real excuse for not trying that because there's no recoil for you to deal with. There's basically... the weapon's not going to fight you in, you know, where it's aiming. It's a flamethrower. What do you expect? So we'll go ahead and shoot this guy, and we're going to lose a bit of damage here thanks to not having adrenal reaction. But, look at the flames going up in the sky like that. Okay, I've had that bug before, but apparently the flamer likes to do it quite a bit. Alright, so I'll quickly pick up any of these legendaries. I'll show them off, but yep, let's get inside and we'll see what we can do on the inside. One server jump later, looks like we've got some of these spawns happening, including a naked super mutant warlord. They're thick. Also, they've got Slenderman teleporting powers as well. Nice. Okay, so tactic, the same one as before. We're getting sneak attack criticals before. That's weird. And using this thing in VATS seems to send the flame jets into the ceiling again, so let's not do that. It's happening again. Flamer, stop doing this. Oh. Wait, no. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's a good one right there. This is good. I'm glad I got no super mutant spawns from the other server now. That was weird. He was just sort of regenning. Is that a weird thing with energy guns that sort of do that? So, I can't aim for the head because then the flame jets sort of point to the ceiling. But if then I aim towards the chest or the crotch area, and then the bullets, the flames go straight. What is even happening, Bethesda? Nice. I like how they explode despite being shot by a flamer. So I think I've made up my mind. I don't think I like this weapon at all. What I'm going to do after this is switch out the nozzle. I think I'm going to just go for the standard one because sure I might be missing out on a bit of damage, but this thing is way too inconsistent. I've got no range at all. And, you know, with flamers, you've got limited range already, so having even less range really screws you over even worse. But, yeah, we'll keep on persevering as we go in here. For some reason, like, the first strike on them seems to be doing really well, but then it's just downhill from there. I don't know. It's a little bit less noticeable on the doggos because they're already sort of weak anyway. They seem to be already hurt before they come in. Also, more legendaries. Luckily, they're not 2 3-star legendaries because that would mean that they would be regenerating, and I don't think my flamer could actually outpace their regeneration, so we'll keep on going. So when you've got adrenaline filled all the way up, I think this thing can actually do pretty well, but it's just not killing as fast. You have to be up really, really close, so you're going to use a lot of stimpact. You could be the stealthiest player in the world, but you're not going to have like the killing power to not be shot a few times, or if they're using a fucking super sledge, you're going to be hit a few times before they actually drop. It's not a complete pushover weapon like it was back in Fallout 4, but honestly, I feel like it needs an improvement. I don't think they even touched this weapon there. There's the flames going into the ceiling again. But yes, as I was saying before, I don't think they even touched this weapon when it came to those heavy weapon changes a while back, because I don't think this thing is doing as much damage as you would with a Gatling Plasma. Alrighty, in we get now. There's more flames going into the ceiling there. If I aim in third person, it might be more noticeable. It might stop it entirely, but yeah, this happens quite a bit. It's happened a bit with other weapons before, but it's super noticeable with the flamers because you can literally see the the flames going into the ceiling. Oh god, it's a 3-star. Oh god, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? You know what? I don't have to. I can just go over here. It's times like these where I really want my bloodied explosive. Oh wait, I do have that in my inventory. I'm sure you won't mind if I whip it out and totally blow these super mutants away. Okay, you probably will. Oh my god, I can't even fucking do anything. Stimpak, please. I'm running low on these bad boys at this point. Okay. So, it might seem okay, but honestly, I think the flamer is fucking garbage. You can kill stuff. It's jetting flames into the roof whenever I fucking run up and, you know, target someone, which is a real fucking pain in the ass. Condition check. So we're on to our second health bar now. We're getting punched in the face by super mutants now. Wait for his health regen to stop. And I don't think we're having... Yeah, there's no limb crippling. No limb crippling going on right now. So, yep, no use using anything to do with one gun army. So, honestly, since this thing is so fucked on its condition, I'm going to pull one gun army and then I'm going to install on... Luck of the draw. Where is she? And then I'm just going to tap the trigger rapidly like this, and hopefully that'll help me get this thing repaired more, because apparently it goes by trigger pull. So if I spam the trigger, logically I'll be able to get this thing going. Don't spam too fast though, because you'll literally stop the animation for it firing in the first place, which is kind of odd. Just doesn't seem to proc with heavy weapons as much as it would with regular rifle guns. Maybe that's just a different... Maybe it's just how they've designed it. I really don't know how it works. Alright, what have we got over here? Just one more left, I believe. There you are. And now you are dead. We are done with here. And... done with the flamer right now. We're going to change the muzzle on this. Hopefully we can get some use out of it when it's got that standard one, because honestly this vaporization nozzle, it's been shit since 4. It was a mistake for me putting it on. Okay, so not sure how many ghouls bothered to spawn. I saw there was a player recently here and oh god. There we go. There's some luck of the draw action happening here. And yeah, I think it appears that the regular nozzle on this is a little bit more consistent. Notice how I'm hitting them all the way from back here. So yeah, definitely just stick with the standard nozzle if you decide to ever use a flamer. Sure, you'll be getting less damage out of it, but look at that. We're reaching out so far now. Oh my god, that is so much better. I can barely notice the two-shot inaccuracy now. And I like how the flames sort of arc, because it's kind of like napalm. Alright. So what else have we got in here? I don't think we'll get a full spawn because old mate was in here before killing all the ghoulies. He did a terrible job, by the way. I must have just cleaned up the rest of them. He dead? That wasn't enough ghouls. I'm gonna go again. Have we got spawns? Yes we do. Hang on, stand by. They're invisible right now. Alright, let's let him have it. Oh yeah, that is so much better. You can immediately notice it right away. We can actually get good damage, and it looks like we're hitting multiple enemies at once if we have them all in the sort of same stream of the fire. This is what I want out of ghouls. This is what I want out of this whole situation here. This is my favorite part of the White Springs Golf Club here, because there's moments there where they're like 5-10 ghouls running at you at once, and oh, I noticed how the flamer was shooting flames into the roof again, but at least we're hitting them this time. Yeah, so for some reason, still the vaporization nozzle is wildly inconsistent, and this one, I saw it shooting the flames into the ceiling, but then it fixed its shit. It's still doing it, which is unacceptable, but this is a lot less noticeable. Alright, I think that equals about the rest. Does the game actually remember how many ghouls I killed last time? And I just killed the rest of them. We'll have one last sweep of this area here. And it looks like I might be through with them, but yep. I think you get the point of the flamer with this. Oh, it's just so much better. Words cannot describe how much better this weapon is now that it can actually hit at more of a distance rather than within melee distance, because why would you ever want to use that? Okay, I was going to say, if this can't ignite the oil slicks, then I'm going to have a problem. But yes, being able to use this thing not in melee distance is just fucking brilliant. This is what it needs to be. Never, ever, ever use the vaporization nozzle under any circumstances. If you learn nothing from this video other than that, then I'm okay with it. So, alright, with this knowledge at our belts, and it should have been in there from the start for me, but, you know, I thought it could change. They didn't change. Let's just move on to Swan. Well, if it struggles against a cryptid, we know to give up on this thing. Yeah, give me the blight all you want, mate. I've got a fucking fountain of youth just behind me. Ha! He exploded. What a dumbass. Okay, so there's some players around here. Swan's not gonna let me get that first strike. Or maybe he was. He probably was, but that's okay. Okay, so, yep, here's the limitations of this weapon. Sure, we can hit him from fucking miles out now compared to what we got with the vaporization nozzle, but hang on. Yeah, I saw that flamer. You can't escape. You can't fucking pull the wool out of my eyes. But yeah, as you can tell, we're struggling against a beast like Swan. A two-shot legendary effect on this doesn't lend too well to it. Also, I noticed someone else was firing at him, so I'm going to see who that is, and if I could aggro them, that would be good. Oh my god, it's Salt AU. He's the you fucking child guy. Do you remember him? Good times. He doesn't want to borrow this, does he? Alright, now we're back with Cooking with Captain Noob. We've updated our flame grilling device, and now we're going to make some real crab sticks. It's going to take a while though, so make sure you chuck your crabs in the slow cooker, and eventually they'll turn out real nice and tender. The ones that are glowing are already like half pre-cooked, so they cook a little bit quicker. You don't have to use so much gas on them. Luckily for me, this fella is also a tanky bastard, but he's glowing, so that's okay. And ooh, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by these guys if I don't pop a stim pack really quick. Okay, I'm gonna have trouble against the queen if I can't out-damage her. She's got a Okay. What I might have to do, I'm gonna try to attack the queen. Okay, I didn't really want her to come out at this point, but whatever. I'm gonna hit her in the spout, see if we can't fry her spouts, and no, we literally don't do any limb damage. So that's going to be a problem, yes, because... Hang on, that's the wrong button. I want a stim pack, thank you. I'm tapping into my super stim packs now. Okay, so she's gonna fucking destroy us, so I'm just gonna switch to my blooded Gatling. Hopefully it doesn't kill her like this, but... You see those... Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Really? Don't do this to me, game. Stop locking up my controls. You are irritating, that is. Alright, we're back up to full health at least. We just gotta wait until our AP is around, and then hit the spouts. Just a little bit more. Okay, we didn't eliminate the spouts, but whatever. I think you get the point. If, like, the amount of damage she was doing to me just before, even now, I might not be able to fucking out-damage her, especially when she can just whack me like she's trying to do now. Like that. See, without the help of the bloodied Gatling there, I probably would have gotten my ass killed very, very quickly. At least we can go well against those little bastards, eh? Oh, she's actually given me 4 stim packs back. Oh, that'll be useful in the bat fight. Alright, so we've got another level 65 bat first to take out. We've got concentrated fire on and awareness because there's no glowing enemies around here to kill. So once we get in range of the bat, we'll engage it and we'll try to take out some of its wings so that it may land, because honestly, there's no chance we'll be reaching it with a flamer there. Alright, so it's got 150 energy resistance, and we are dealing energy damage with our flamer. So, with that in mind... Wait, where did he go? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucker just disappeared on me. What a bitch. Alright, well, I'm going to shoot you in the wings now, and I'm going to force you down, because, yes, we don't have the range to deal with him with a flamer, and he's got 150 energy resistance, which means he's going to resist our flamer very, very well. And since No armor penetration seems to work with anything in terms of the what are you running there for on a treadmill? Yeah, energy damage doesn't work with armor penetration, so we're probably not going to see any of the benefit of that. And that first couple of strikes there, we actually were enhanced with sneak attack criticals there, but yep, that's the kind of damage we're looking at. We can probably out-tank this because his only attack seems to be this sort of weird dab attack and this one, which will stagger me, but I can fire right through that, so that's okay. So I like how a Mirelurk Queen is more deadly if you've got a Flamer than a Scorch Beast. That seems kind of backwards. Also, there's these Scorched assholes around. We could probably pick a couple of them off for extra adrenaline damage. And the Scorched Beast is dead. I actually killed that Scorched Beast whilst firing at another thing. Get it? Firing. And it looks like you can tag two enemies with the same flame at once, which I guess can justify its lower damage, but in terms of its endgame use, honestly, no. It's basically a glorified melee weapon, honestly. There's... Really? Stop it. Right now, Flamer, or I'll put you away. I'll sell you for scrap. Anyone want to buy this? It costs 21 steel. Okay, so the Flamer has its problems. A lot of its problems stem from its ability to not penetrate armor. Sure, we get the accuracy increase, but that's negligible on flamethrowers. And it happens with Gatling lasers and Gatling plasmas as well. None of the energy weapons benefit from that armor penetration. I think that's a fact, right? People have tested that out. I certainly have noticed a significant less punch in the Gatling laser versus a minigun. A minigun seems to chop through armor easily. A Gatling plasma, Gatling laser doesn't. So if they can make this perk work for energy weapons, it'll go a long way in making this thing actually viable. Probably could boost the damage of it a little bit, but honestly, since you can tag a couple of enemies at once with the flame jet, you could probably get away with it being as is, but it just seems lame. And the fact that you only get 9 ammo, and that is if you get... Wow, I almost got through all of that just in one video there. So, yeah, we won't be seeing flames on the channel for a very long time at this point. But only getting 9 flamer fuels. I'll show you how fast it takes to get through that. Basically all it took. Not even like 2 seconds of sustained fire will get you through that. So honestly, a lot of changes need to be done to the Flamer before I actually want to test this again. But as a sort of starting off, I think the 2-shot one did pretty shit, honestly. I think, yeah, some changes need to be made for this. But if you'd like to see this thing in your game, let me know. Sure, why not? I'll probably give it away for free, but I'm probably just going to vendor this if nobody wants it. Thank you for watching, guys.